And for us as Christians, our best friend was beaten up that day, or at least it looked like they were trying to take some swings at our best friend. And a lot of us got defensive. I did. I feel like a little bit like Peter. I started swinging a sword around. Those French, those Olympics, the world started swinging swords around, tearing people down, cutting off ears. Just like Peter, when they attacked Jesus, he started swinging his sword around and cut off ears. People couldn't hear the grace of the Lord because Peter was defending Jesus. I think sometimes we respond to persecution wrongly. When our best friend, Jesus, is persecuted and mocked and made fun of, we start wanting to hurt somebody back. I don't think it's right. If you are with me, or if you are like me, trying to defend Jesus, I'm reminded of Luke 6, where Jesus taught us, I'm going to read it to you if I may, where Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount, he said this, "Blessed are you when men hate you, and when they exclude you and revile you." Isn't that how you felt when you watched the Olympic ceremony? Like they were reviling you, like they were excluding you. Everybody else of every religion, they're welcome. But Christians, we're going to make fun of you. I felt excluded. Maybe you did too. I felt like they were reviling us. Jesus says, "Blessed are you when they revile you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." That is, for Jesus' sake. Jesus says this, next verse, "Rejoice in that day." Oh, I don't need to be mad. I don't need to hate anybody. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy. For indeed, your reward is great in heaven. For in like manner, their fathers did to the prophets. When the world hates you for loving Jesus and mocks you for loving Jesus, Jesus says, great, your reward is in heaven. Jump up and with joy. Because that's how the world will always treat people who follow Jesus. He continues in verse 26, he says, "But woe to you when all men speak well of you. For so did their fathers to the false prophets." I'm always waiting for the world to pat me on the back for being a Christian. Are you like that? I'm waiting for them to give me a medal for being a Christian. Jesus says, watch out for that. That's not a good day. Because the world does to their false prophets like they're doing to you. And so, you know what you and I need to do about when we see the world making fun of Jesus Christ? We're going to love him. Just love him. But Jesus, when he was nailed to a stick, he said, Father, Father, would you forgive them? They don't even know what they're doing. And so when non-Christians make fun of Jesus, we're going to pray for them. Father, forgive them. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know how bad it is. They really don't. Really, I think that if we are angry at non-Christians for mocking Christians, that anger is misplaced. We should instead feel a stirring in our heart for our own falsehoods. You know, I'm so mad at those non-believers for saying that. When I'm doing that, I can't be even more rightfully angry at my own wickedness. Lord, I'm the one who's given them reason to mock you. Lord, there's things in my life that aren't right. Lord, there's parts of me that make a mockery of Jesus Christ. My life isn't what it should be. So if I'm hating those Parisians or the IOC, I'm avoiding this great stick of wood in my own eye. So for you and I chopping off ears this week, rather than performing heart surgery on ourselves, we can use this situation of persecution. And I would just say we should use it as a reminder. It's just going to get more like this, not less like this. This is the world we need to get more acclimated to. And when you and I are mocked for having Jesus on our back, rejoice and live all the more for Jesus Christ. Amen.